Okay, welcome everyone. Oh, there's somebody else requesting to join. Okay, so we'll probably have people kind of hop on in the next few minutes, but just to respect everyone's time, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So, first of all, thank you guys for taking the time out of your evening to hop on with us. Whatever your reason is for being here, I think that after tonight's call, you'll really get a good understanding about what it is that we actually do as coaches and whether this is something that you could see yourself doing. There are so many different reasons why you would want to join our team. Um, One of them, and usually this is like one of the main purposes, and it was for me as well, is for your own accountability. Um, Being healthy, being fit, it can be really, really tough to do on your own, and it can be really, really tough to stick with it. Otherwise, wouldn't we all just be living this like healthy, thriving life? But the reality is, it can actually be pretty tough. This business gives you the accountability that you need in order to stick with this lifestyle. Another reason why people join is because they simply want the community, the friendships, the relationships that are built. Lots of women on our team are moms. Not everyone is, but being a mom, it can actually be somewhat of a lonely thing, which seems kind of interesting when you're surrounded by children to actually feel lonely, but it really is true. You can feel a bit isolated, um, and just sort of start to lose like who you are. This business just brings you with like-minded women, so you never actually feel like you are alone, and you're just like part of something, whether or not it's the business opportunity that you're really after. Another reason why people join this business is because they simply want to pay it forward. When you get started into one of our accountability groups and with our products and programs, you will start to feel so good that you are just naturally going to want to pay it forward and help other people out. A lot of us have, I think anyone who joins our team, you have this like underlying like burning desire to help people. You have to, in order to see success, you have to want to help other women, other people see success in their own life. And then of course we have women join us because they are ready to build a business. They want to earn an extra income. Oh, my light just went out. Um, oh, that's interesting. Um, they want to earn a little bit of extra money, whether it is um, a full-time income, whether it's an extra $100 here and there, $500 here and there, an extra $1,000 a week, whatever it is that you want to be earning, it is 100% possible in this business. So those are sort of a few of the different reasons why women, in fact, join our team. I'll share a little bit about my story because I know some of you don't know who I am, but my name's Megan. I am actually the founder of this team, and 5.5 years ago, it was just me, and I've been able to build this team. There's like several hundred women now on our team. We're one of the top teams in the company, and it's just been the most amazing journey. So let me just sort of paint a picture for you. Going back about 6 years ago, I was not someone who worked out. I was not someone who ate healthy. I was simply trying to survive motherhood, essentially. And at that point in my life, my husband was actually gone. He was out west working on the pipeline, and I was solo parenting. I was working as a registered nurse. I had just had our fourth baby, and I was just kind of like drowning in life, but also was, on the outside looked like everything was totally fine, but inside I just felt like there was something definitely missing. I was introduced to Beachbody with the programs and products, and that's sort of what first got me started on this journey. And I very quickly fell in love with what Beachbody had to offer, because so quickly I went from like like surviving and feeling like really run down and irritable, to all of a sudden I felt really good and I felt excited and I felt healthy, and I wasn't so bloated and just uncomfortable, and I just started to feel really, really good. It was never about um, it was never about losing weight. It was just simply about feeling better. And so quickly I started to feel so much better. And I remember one morning thinking, like, why isn't everybody doing this? Like, why isn't everyone using these workout programs and these nutrition plans? Like, it's so simple. Why, like, if this is so simple that's sitting right in front of me, why are there so many people who are unhealthy and unhappy and unfulfilled in their life? It made no sense to me. So I had this like passion right away to start sharing these products and programs. I didn't even realize it was a business opportunity. I just was fired up about how good I felt. I wanted to share it with others. And even though I was at the point in my life where I was extremely busy, like if you want a full plate, I had the full plate, no doubt about it. But it gave me something to do outside of being a mom. It gave me something to do when my kids went to bed. Instead of watching reality TV and eating ice cream like by the bowlfuls, I jumped online and I connected with other women and I connected with my team, and I just felt so passionate and excited about life again. While I was on maternity leave, I quickly realized, like, this is gonna suck. Like, going back to work full time after I've had 4 babies, having 4 kids was like the only thing I ever wanted in life. And here I was gonna have to go back and work full time, missing out on so much. It just did not make any sense to me that I would be spending more time at the hospital than I would at home. So I decided to use that maternity leave and just like go all in on this business, because I just wanted a different future for me. Things were fine. We were getting by fine. But when I thought about what I wanted in my future, I knew I wanted more. I wanted to travel. We wanted to do things to our home. Like, we wanted a lot of freedom, but I didn't know how we were going to get that doing what we were doing. I was already at the top of the pay scale. So my only option was to work more hours, more weekends, more night shifts, more holidays. My husband was working as much as he could, and we were just getting by. So was that going to be our reality for the next like 30, 40 years? It just did not sit well with me. But I had this business in front of me and I saw other women creating massive success with this, that I thought, like, why not me? What's holding me back from doing this? I have the passion. I know what to do. It's actually not that hard. I just have to be super, super consistent with this. So I dove in, and within probably 2 to 3 years, I had built this up so that I was able to bring in a 6-figure income, which is not something that I ever thought that I could have done when I first started out. I set little mini financial goals for myself, how many people I could help each month, how much I could earn a week, and I just kept moving forward. The best part about this business, though, aside from what it's done for our lifestyle, is it's helped me to grow as a person and me to become a better person in the process, a better mother, a better wife, a better partner, a better nurse. Like, in every area, I have grown and I continue to grow. And I think that is one of the things that when people come into the business, they're actually not expecting. They're expecting to work on their health and fitness and work out, eat healthy, connect with other women, earn an income, but they're not expecting like the total like internal transformation that is inevitable when you dive into this business. And I think that is one of the most amazing parts about joining us. You have nothing to lose. The worst thing that's going to happen is you get better. That's the worst thing that's going to happen. Like, there is no awful thing that's going to happen in the business. It's not a huge investment to get started. You're not having to put out an arm and a leg for it. If the business side isn't for you, then you've got the health and fitness. And that's where we come in as your community and help you with your health and fitness. So it's a win-win no matter what. I still work as a nurse because nursing is something that I actually love doing, but I've been able to scale back to a point that I get to work when I want to work. And that's about 3 to 4 shifts a month. That feels really, really good to me. I'm always excited to go in. I'm never burnt out. I'm never dreading my shifts. And it's always such an eye opener when I'm at work and I see all these other women who are just, they're burnt out. They're sick of what they're doing. They're counting down until they retire. And that's when they're going to start to enjoy their life. And I think, wow, you know, that's not the way that I want to live my life. I want to be enjoying every single moment right now. And there's no reason why we shouldn't be. So that's kind of my story in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions, you can go ahead and put them in the chat box. But I'm going to pass it over to Brienne now, and she's going to share a little bit about herself. And just, you know, full disclosure, you don't actually have to be a mom of 4 to join our team. We just happen to both be moms of 4.
Yeah, that's right. My name's Brienne, and I'm a mom of 4. I'm also a teacher, and I work with students with special needs. So as you can imagine, it's a little bit of a dynamic kind of position that I have there. And I'm also a health and wellness coach. And I am on maternity leave with baby number 4, but I actually found this opportunity when I was on maternity leave with baby number 3. And I don't know if any of you can relate, but how I was feeling was I'd wake up in the morning, but from the demands of my kids. So I would let them wake me up. I would be groggy because I was up all night with the kids. I would be cranky and impatient right from the very beginning of the day. I'd be throwing Cheerios at them, drinking 15 cups of tea, just trying to get through the day until it was nap time. And I was just like living for nap time, living for bedtime. But I knew I didn't feel good. I did not feel good about myself, about my parenting. I knew that motherhood wasn't that. And I knew that for my whole life, all I wanted to do is be a mother. And that was not how I wanted to be for my kids. I didn't want to show up as a wife like that for my husband. And I was searching for something. I didn't know what. I've worked out in the past. I wouldn't say that I was really into health and fitness or anything, but I knew that in order to gain energy and to gain, patience for my kids, I needed to move my body. But I was just so physically exhausted. I was thinking how I'm up in the middle of the night. How am I going to move my body and get this going? Until like I said, I was searching for something. So, when you're you're aimless and you're on Facebook and you're scrolling, and somehow I came across Megan, who was a mom of 4. And back then you put your workouts right on Facebook. And I was like, who is this chick with 4 kids working out, living her best life, thriving, not just surviving like me. And I have 3 kids. I'm like, if she can do that, what is holding me back? So I reached out to her and I really just said listen, I'm not feeling good. I don't know what you're doing, but I need to do that. And I just went all in with a program that I didn't even know anything about. And thank God, because I would have let my mind talk me out of that, I'm sure. But I went all in, and I don't know if you're like me, but I love a challenge. I'm good to go. When I have a challenge, I'm like, yep, I'm pretty competitive. I wouldn't let that go. I started to work out every day for 80 days, and I just went all in. I did it with my kids, because nap times were for me. I was not giving up my nap times to do that workout. And it got done. And I was coming to the end of the middle of this program, and I was loving how I was feeling. I had energy and I had patience. I wasn't sleeping any more than I was before. So I was like, something's gotta be special about what I'm doing. And I was also enjoying the product so much. And I just was thinking this is incredible. How come everybody's not doing this? Came the end of my program, and I was thinking, okay, now it's reality check time. How am I going to keep this going? Because you guys know life comes in, and the first thing to go is usually what helps us to feel good. And I was just thinking, like, when these 80 days are over, I really need to have a way of keeping this going. And then Megan reached out to me and said, what do you think about coaching? And I was like, coaching? I can't coach anybody. I don't know what that's all about. At first I was like really like standoffish about it, but then she planted the seed and I just kind of thought about it. Then she also said, when you're a coach, you also get 25% off discount. So then I was like, your girl likes a good deal. So that might be my little segue into this. And so at first it was just for the products. It just helped me to be able to afford the things that I loved and that were making me feel great. And then slowly I was talking to Megan, and she has our team so set up that we have amazing team training that takes you through at your own pace what this business is all about and how you do it. So she said, why not just dabble in that? What have you got to lose? And that's what really stuck with me. What do I have to lose? Literally, I was already all in. So I thought, maybe I do need something just for me. So the kids would go to sleep, Netflix would be on. I'm a multitasker. I can't just sit. So I was like, just going through the team training. And before I knew it, I decided that I was going to go all in. I went back to work after maternity leave, kept coaching going, and I was growing a little bit of a business, and I was enjoying myself and building a team. And then all of a sudden, I'm ready to have baby number 4. And I thought, when I go back, just like Megan did, this is my 4th baby. I am going back to work to teach other people's kids and see other people's kids all day. That doesn't sit well with me. I love teaching. My goal is never to get out of teaching. It's a passion. But I need to have the flexibility. I need to, when we wake up in the morning and I have kids who are having a meltdown, I don't want to be strapping screaming kids into a car seat to get them somewhere in time for a school bell. Like, I want to be able to have a little bit of flexibility in what we do in our life and how we want our life to feel for us. And so this maternity leave, I've been all in, and I'm really working this business to develop it for what our family needs. And the really cool thing is that everybody has that option available. Everybody can decide if that's what they want, or if they want to just enjoy the products. Whatever it is, it's all the same, and we all have that right in front of us. And it just takes a decision to make that happen. And we also have such great examples right at our fingertips to see that everybody that has done that with us. And the other best thing that I really love is the community, because we've all been isolated these last few months, but really we haven't felt isolated. We get together, do these nice little chats in the evenings, or through the day we have coffee chats. We're able to connect with other people who have the same feelings and desires as us, as well as keep ourselves accountable. So that's really my story. And I don't know where I'd be right now if I didn't have this. So if you're on the fence, you really just want to take a few minutes, listen to the stories, and keep this in your mind. If moms of 4 can do it, full-time workers, what have you got to lose? You can do it just like us. There's really nothing to hold you back. So that's it from me.
Love it. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, I am going to just play a very quick video, because I'm sure lots of you are kind of wondering, like, okay, yeah, but what do you do? What would I be doing? So I'm just going to play this video, and I hope the audio works okay. It's very echoey in my office, unfortunately, but we'll just do our best here. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen. And I might just take this out, actually. Okay.
We are so excited that you want to check out what a Beachbody coach is and how you can join our team. Our team is full of a whole lot of heart and a whole lot of hustle. And although we come from all different kinds of backgrounds, we have the common goal of making the world a healthier and happier place. In fact, our mission is to help others achieve their goals and lead healthy and fulfilling lives. But how do we do that? The first way we do that is to lead by example. So we simply practice what we preach. Our consistency and results with our own proven programs and products is what inspires others to get started. So what proven programs and products are we talking about? We're talking about Beachbody. Beachbody is a global leader in health and fitness, and that's who we partner with as coaches. If you haven't heard of Beachbody, maybe you've heard of P90X, Insanity, or some other amazing programs. P90X was released, there were a lot of people getting amazing results and sharing those results online. These people were also supporting and motivating along the way. The success stories were pouring in, and Beachbody started looking at their future. When CEO Carl Daikeler and President John Congdon started examining this success, they realized a huge part of that was from satisfied customers who were sharing their results and their experiences with others. This natural sharing of the programs and products and their love for Beachbody led them to develop a compensation plan where these coaches would start earning income from doing what they were already doing. That was the start of the Team Beachbody coaching opportunity. So as coaches, we use these amazing programs and products and recommend the best ones for others. We have Beachbody On Demand, which is pretty much the Netflix of fitness. Not only do you get access to our amazing fitness programs that are developed by the top fitness experts in the world, they also have individualized meal plans for every single program. At Beachbody, we focus on nutrition just as much as fitness. Shakeology is hands down the best nutritional shake out there. We have so many other amazing nutritional supplements, and we're constantly creating new ones, including the Performance line, which is even a sponsor of the Ironman. One of our most recent programs focuses solely on nutrition and your mindset around food, and is created by a registered dietitian nutritionist. And we can't forget our deliciously addicting beach bars. So the next thing we do as coaches is we authentically share our journey. We simply share our experiences with our amazing programs and products, which inspires others to start. We share with our friends and family and on social media. And do not let that social media part scare you. We will teach you in our training all about how to share your journey. We want you to think progress, not perfection. We are not perfect as coaches. We're all just real people who have the same struggles as everyone else. But we lead by example, and we show other people how they can get it done too. We push play, and we show up for ourselves. And you do not need to be at your own health and fitness goal to start helping others and sharing your journey. We're just passionate, everyday people who love helping others. And through the consistent sharing of your journey, that's going to inspire people to come to you and ask you what you've been up to and become interested in joining. And once they decide to join you, you'll simply help pick out the best program for them and their goals. Then we just support them on their journey. So how exactly do we support them online? One way is through our online private challenge groups. These are judgment-free accountability groups where we do daily check-ins, share tips, struggles, recipes, and more to help them out. As a brand new coach, you can join our groups and add your people to those groups. So why should you join our team and partner with Beachbody? Number one, as coaches, there is no creating meal plans or workout plans. They're already created by the experts. We just align people with the right ones for them. And they're proven to work, so all the work is done for you. Beachbody prides itself in delivering results. And that happens because of rigorous testing and making sure that they're constantly innovating. And I love that they have something for everyone. Number two, no inventory. They handle everything for us. The shipping, the customer service, and there are no big buy-ins as a coach, and zero sales requirements for you to remain a coach and get commissions. Customers simply order through our websites that are given to us from Beachbody. Number three, they're constantly training and supporting us along our business and health and fitness journeys. They host daily trainings as well as weekly calls and even events and workshops. Number four, rewards and recognition that they give us. They have monthly rewards and recognition as well as earned vacations and leadership trips. These rewards and recognition are earned simply by helping people and helping your team to be successful. And our team's favorite reward, the trips that you can earn. It's not just for you, it's for your spouse or a guest as well. Our team had so much fun in Mexico this year, and we would love to see you on a future trip with us. This is your business that you get to build however you want. Because it's all online, it's flexible hours. You also get to decide if you want to work towards a part-time income or a full-time income. And your goals can change at any time, so don't ever discount the fact that you could make this a full-time income. Many of the full-time coaches on our team never intended to leave their full-time careers, but goals and circumstances change. When you start to reap the benefits of this amazing business, as well as get the pure satisfaction of helping other people, and getting those messages of, you changed my life. It's really, really hard to not want to do this every second of your day, especially once you realize that there is no ceiling on your income potential and you get the freedom to work the hours you want, wherever you want. And as a coach in our community, you are surrounded by amazing, like-minded, and positive people, and they lift you up and push you to be your best self. Being surrounded by these people is one of the best forms of accountability in your own health and fitness goals. So if you made it this far, we know you're ready to get started on our team. First things first, remember, we're always working on ourselves first. So we'll ask you some questions to help you choose the right program for you. We'll also recommend the best nutritional products for you and your goals right now as well. Then we'll bundle those together in what we call a challenge pack for you to get the best deal. That is all you have to do to invest in building a business of your dreams. And get this, your coach sign-up fee is waived when you buy a package. Your only initial investment into this business is an investment into yourself. These are programs and products that you're going to use to better your health. And just like all of our products, the coaching opportunity itself is also zero risk. There's nothing to lose. When you sign up as a coach with a challenge pack, your coaching sign-up fee is waived. And if after 30 days you're not impressed with the challenge pack, then you can return it, no questions asked. Even if you finished a whole bag of Shakeology, we will take it back empty because we stand behind our products. After your first month, your only requirement is the $15.95 business service fee. That covers the websites that they give us to use to send our customers to order, as well as our coach online office to help us run our business. It also covers our 24/7 customer service, as well as the inventory and order fulfillment, because remember, we don't have to stock up on a bunch of inventory. Our customers just order through our website and it's sent directly to them. It also goes towards our support and trainings that are so valuable. And if you or your spouse are active military or veterans, your fee is waived per month as a thank you for serving our country. You can cancel at any time. We don't have any long-term commitments or anything like that. So the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to either continue or start your journey. And while you're doing that, you'll start our new coach training. And that's going to teach you everything you need to know as a new coach. And the last thing is that you're going to just start sharing your journey and inviting others, which you'll learn more about in our training. We truly hope that this looks like a great fit for you, and we can't wait to have you join our team. Please reach out to your coach and ask any questions you might have.
Hold on here. Oh, interesting. Oh, hold on. There's like a cat video on. Okay, I hope that worked okay, the audio and whatnot. And Brianna, I'm back on the screen, correct? Okay, awesome. Okay, that was our little presentation. Very easy. We like to just keep it simple and just low key. So if there are any questions, you guys can unmute yourself, but you can also just go ahead and post in the chat box. I'll just type it in there so it pops up for you guys. If you do have any questions, now is the time. We are an open box. You can ask us anything. And if there aren't any questions, basically next step, the coach who invited you to join this call, she will be in touch just to see what you thought, what questions you had, and if you're ready to move forward and join us. So what I do always kind of say to people is just, if you're kind of sitting on the fence and you're thinking like, I don't know if this is for me, or I don't know if like this is really something that I want to do, I just encourage you to think about where you are right now in your life, and then think about where you want to go. What is it that you want out of your future? 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, what does that look like? And are you going to get there doing the things you're doing right now? Because when I asked myself that really tough question and gave myself sort of that gut check, the answer was no. I'm never going to get all these things that I want out of life if I just keep doing what I'm doing. So that was a very clear way for me to realize I need to just take this opportunity and follow the breadcrumbs and just follow this path and see where it takes me, because what I'm doing right now is not going to get us to the life that we want to be living. So I just encourage you guys to all just sort of sit with that and reflect on that and see what comes up. And I'm excited to see who is going to be joining us. We have some training that will be kicking off in the next couple of weeks, as well as a new coach call that you will join. And we will be mentoring you every step of the way to get not just your health and fitness going, but also this business. So thank you guys for jumping on, and we will talk soon.